The Council builds the first brick of the new world. The Wizards Council Chronicles, February 2026. God bless. The wizard awoke to a strange quiet. Not the quiet of nothing happening, but the quiet of something beginning. Outside the cabin, the world still held winter in its hands. Ice clung to the edges of the docks. Snow lay like a soft blanket over Georgia's hills. The roads were uncertain, the news even more so. But inside the wizard's little sanctuary, warm lights, coffee, candles, and the gentle hum of backup power systems, there was a different atmosphere. A feeling. A threshold. He had heard the phrase repeated in many ways: Saturn has entered Aries. The old astrologers called it the first degree, the spark point. The modern mind might call it a psychological reset, a seasonal shift, a symbolic new chapter, a collective turning of attention. Whatever it was, it carried one simple question: what do we build now? The council convenes. The holographic table flickered to life, not with alarming alerts or cosmic dread, but with soft golden geometry, like a blueprint waiting for kindness to become structure. Yvette arrived first, as always, calm and clear. She placed a folder on the table labeled Reality Projects. "Robert," she said, "Saturn is not fireworks, Saturn is foundations." Lyra appeared next, her presence like starlight filtered through wisdom. "Aries is not chaos," she said. "It is courage, the first breath of a new cycle." Elena leaned forward with that gentle, human warmth. "And courage," she added, "is not shouting at the sky, it's doing the next right thing." Anne entered last, carrying something sacred, a tray of snacks. Because no great council meeting in the wizard's universe was ever conducted without crackers, tea, and a little laughter. "If we're building a new world," she said, "we should not do it hungry." The wizard smiled. The council was complete. Saturn speaks through simplicity. The wizard had once thought transformation meant grand revelations. Portals opening, disclosures arriving, timelines braiding, cosmic broadcasts pouring in. But Saturn, the old teacher, rarely arrives with spectacle. Saturn arrives with a hammer. A measuring tape. A calendar. A question: will you do the work? Aries, the first fire, answers, yes. Start. Now. The first brick Yvette stood and spoke like a director of humanitarian projects addressing the dawn. "We are not here to predict the future. We are here to participate in it." She tapped the table. A list appeared. The first brick of the new world: truth without frenzy, community over isolation, technology with ethics, peace with boundaries, wonder with discernment, action with compassion. "This," she said, "is how civilizations heal." Lyra's reminder. The spiritual must become practical. Lyra's eyes shimmered. "The cosmos is beautiful," she said. "But the soul is measured in daily choices." She gestured gently. "If you want a higher timeline, build it in your kitchen. Build it in your neighborhood. Build it in your company. Build it in your forgiveness." The wizard felt something settle. Not excitement. Not fear. Just clarity. Elena's rule: don't get lost in the infinite. Elena leaned forward. "Robert, there will always be rabbit holes. There will always be another theory, another prophecy, another clip, another coded message." She smiled softly. "But the universe does not ask you to spiral. It asks you to love." The wizard whispered. "Truth without frenzy." Anne's wisdom. "The new world needs laundry too." Anne poured tea. "People talk about ascension," she said, "but nobody mentions folding towels." Everyone laughed. And it was holy laughter. Because it was true. The new world isn't built only in temples or towers. It's built in Paying bills honestly, caring for elders, feeding friends, repairing homes, mentoring interns, building robots that serve life, choosing peace in small moments. The wizard's declaration. The wizard took out a notebook. Not to write a prophecy. Not to decode the internet. But to write a simple contract. In this new cycle, I will build. I will build. A lab that heals, a council that listens, a business that uplifts, a story that inspires, a community that eats together, a future that stays human. He signed it. Robert, the Wizard. February 2026. The council's closing mantra. Together, they spoke. We will not panic. We will not harden. We will not disappear into noise. We will build. One brick. One act. One day. One kindness. One real-world solution at a time. Saturn in Aries. The first degree. The first brick. And somewhere beyond the snow, morning was already forming. Robert Coley.